ladies and all right. Now you had the one detective, and he said he's seen signs of this Odinist, but this Odinist group has been, and they said it is real. This Odin group or whatever, whether it be gang, sorcery, whatever it is, witchery, idols or whatever. Said this thing is real. Because this detective said, "Oh, it's real, and it's scary." Right? What is this thing that he's talking about? What have they done down there? It could have been so crazy that it opened the portholes to just madness. I've seen a lot of madness in the Delphi case. People lying, fake videos, people who were being investigated themselves with it or questioned. That detective knows. What is this thing? Is it some kind of a demonic thing? Pure evil that is entering these people down there, sacrificing or killing people. It'd be very interesting to see. What do I think? I don't think it was the too risky. I mean, this is in the open, right? And this Odin group, they say exists. It's guards in the police, motorcycle club, whatever it may be. It'd be too risky for them and point the finger directly at them unless they were trying to let the world know, the federal government, that they are more powerful than all thy and trying to create a war. But I just don't think that. What do I think? I think maybe it could have been people maybe had a grudge with them, maybe wannabes, maybe it was this saying this Odin. It's like a club, right? There are these Odinists that practice this out in the woods, but they've been interviewed and sacrificed anybody. It's not in their religion. So what I would like to see, they, right? He brought up they, right? That means there's more than one. Okay, they might be the Odin group that he's talking about, or club, or whatever. Who knows? Interesting. It's scary. Oh yeah. I mean, if they're doing that, they're sacrificing people in the woods, killing people, trafficking girls, kidnapping them, numerous things, pedo ring, whatever. Now, yeah, scary. I would imagine so. But what are these people trying to say? Here we are. It was us. Do you think they're that dumb to point the finger for the federal government to come in and just, you know, take over the whole thing? I don't know. Do I think this Odinist group, nature, exists, or this MC club, the Odins, or whatever? Well, the Odins are all over the YouTube. That's an MC club. Probably a 1% club. That's scary because 1%ers are crazier than squirrel shit. Yeah, that'd be scary. But do we really know yet? No. I think it was just a couple people, maybe one. Could he done it himself? Yes. With that, with the time that he had, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. He might have been. They didn't find the girls the first day. They might not even have been there. So could he have done it himself? Yeah. Could have drove back there. Who knows? Do I think there was more? Yeah. My opinion, yes. I do believe there was more. But sick group down there. Like I said, numerous people down there have been questioned. You don't get questioned in something like the Delphi case if you ain't uh, that type of person or been underneath their radar or you've had a grudge against them. And, for all we know, we're dealing with people that wanted to be police, but were turned down. They just weren't good enough. And they had a grudge against the police or the family or whatever. Maybe they were a upcoming motorcycle club like a couple of these YouTuber and social media guys claim that they would never do anything like that, but on their records, and they were caught themselves with young policemen. So what are we dealing with? It is scary. And the reason it's scary is because we don't want to hear people say that the civilians are safe. We got it under control. It's perfectly safe. Not when the case is still open. No, they're all suspects, and nobody is safe. Because who is they? The detectives talking about, right? They're real. We believe that they have. It's just unbelievable. Some cult churches, and other people are saying, well, we think for their grandkids or kids or whatever. And it might be bigger than what we think. It might be some kind of a cult, a church or odien witchery cult or whatever. Nothing new in Indiana. There's nothing new. It was going on before. So, yes. People getting blamed and that are totally innocent, yes. People getting questioned that should be questioned. Much explain lives to everybody on YouTube, and it's a legit reason a couple of these YouTubers got questioned. So, what do I think? I don't know. Hail Mary. Sure, it's everywhere. Back Texas and shut down the murders. But we want Texas to back us. When it comes to, we got to do something with these people. Right? We got to do something with these people. I don't know. Just my opinion. I want to thank you folks for stopping in. And it ain't over. They're all suspect. Richard Allen, suspect. I'm not sold 100% that it was him alone, or they got to show me definitely they got DNA or something from the murder scene at his house. Then they got him. Right? They got him. And let me tell you something. If he was innocent and he comes out with a story and says, well, I took it from there because, something to keep or something, or only serial killers and psychos keep anything from a crime scene. Sorry, the photos, phones, jewelry, clothes, anything. Sickos. Only they want to relive it. Orchestrated a bunch of people thinking that they were smarter than the government. Well, you hear about talking about these people corrupted justice and obstructed justice, some of these YouTube channels, then yes, they can be charged if they helped these YouTubers that were wanted. Right? We're not going to mention any names, but anybody that was questioned or wanted for anything, not just Delphi, for anything, you were helping them evade the police and the FBI, you could be charged with crimes for helping that person evade. They just busted up. Well, they killed both of them, I think. or not in, was it in Indiana, lower Indiana, or somewhere down south. And she helped the prisoner get out of prison, break out of prison. And she was a police officer. And they chased them all over the place. They caught them here in Indiana. I don't know if they were actually doing time in Indiana, but yeah, corruption, it's all over the place. I don't know. Be safe, folks. That's all I can say. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. Hello, Miss Debbie Fox. Hello, Cyber Warrior, New Brunswick. And anyone else stopped in. Let's get it in the court. Everybody's so concerned about Judge Gall and all these, the lawyers and everything. And he wants his lawyers. Give him his lawyers. Get it over. Can you know they already got Keegan Klein? We know they got Chadwell and a couple of other of these guys, Kurtz and the other guys that they all do. These people, they knew about the crime scene not 2 years ago. We're talking 3-4 years, probably about 3-4 years, if not longer. Everybody's trying to say the leak just happened. We've been watching them dudes for 6 years. Guys were talking about that crime scene. They got a couple things wrong. There was no carving in the trees that we know of yet, but there was writing on it. What else these dudes say? Years and years ago, they were talking about sticks, that the girls were bludgeoned with sticks and penetrated. Oh, that they got that wrong. There was sticks involved, but as we know them, there was no penetration with sticks like one of these YouTubers was claiming. He did get the sticks right. He was right about that. But that was 4 years ago, right? 3 years ago, or whatever it was. Very fishy. They all were friends. Camera together. And every other day, somebody else. And all along, they were being questioned themselves by authorities in the Delphi case and other cases. It makes perfect sense to me. Could somebody have done that, tried to set up this so-called club within the prison system, which is within this MC club, or this Odin witchery stuff? I don't know. Who's running the show around here? This country. I'm ready to say this whole country is out of order. I'm out of order. This whole country is out of order. So what are we going to do? We'll back Texas. We want our borders closed. We need safety in our country. We're losing control, folks. We got too many madmen, too many freedoms running around, and they're just killing everybody. We need to lock it down. I'm sorry. Texas. But Texas, if you're listening, we're going to want you to help back us with this sick, mad pedo club gang thing in Indiana. It's just completely nuts. We know you got it bad out there with the borders. You got crazies coming across and everything. And we know that. But we got our own crazies right here in America. And they were born here, and they're even more crazy. Coming together. Even the federal government, we should be shutting borders down. It's just too crazy. We got enough people here. Close the borders. Get some handle on it. Let the water be filtered. Let the food grow. We can't, we're not growing it long enough because the demand. We got more people coming into the country. Let's get a handle on it. Water treatment plants. housing for the people we already have. Suffered for 50 years in this country, and people that were in the wars and families that had to take care of these people and paid taxes and abided by the law and didn't rape and pillage our country. You're giving these people brand new homes. Me one. My family fought for this country. I have a disability, crazier than two cuckoos cuckooing. Fucking no payment for 6 months. Right? Plenty of houses around here not even being used. Us still can get around a little bit. Right? Let us buy them. No, nothing to. Everything's got. We got to take thing from you before we can give you everything. That's the. You get on disability, you're not allowed to have. Get rid of it before you even get disability. It's a crazy system. Why can't people keep if they become disabled? Now I'm out hundreds of thousands. Like 2 race cars. Lost my home, land, 2 Labrador dogs I had to get rid of. Did you hear me? Congress, Senate, Pentagon, White House. I worked. I never stole them, raped and pillaged my country. The government raised me line of a United States of. It's unreal. I don't know. Just help us out as much as you can in Indiana. Who wants power? We care about citizens, our family, children, our country's going to heck. We don't. The kids can't. They're afraid to go to school. They ain't getting their full money playing PlayStation. Everything. There's more kids on YouTube than there is parents late at night. Yeah, it's madness. You know, integrity. Well, rip the book off of that and throw it right out the plan. We don't need it. That's what they've done. I don't know how much longer we'll have to suffer from this. I've been getting spells put on me, curses and witchery, attacked by people. Monsters. I want to know what that detective is talking about. He said it's a living, breathing thing. It's scary. What down south? What demonic spells have they put on this country and me? Even the old people around here, even the people, just evil. I want to thank all you people for watching. I'm going to be right back. Folks, make sure you check out Art of Deduction channel tonight at 5 o'clock. You know, although he can be a pain in the butt. That's just the way he is. He's Holland. He's Dutch. He's crazy Dutch. That's why I call him Crazy Dutchman. But everybody's got their own thing. No offense, Frank. We're all trying to be nice. It's supposed to be about Abby and Libby and the other girls that have died out there and come up missing. I don't know what to say anymore. I feel like I'm getting attacked already by this thing. It's just horrifying. What is it? I don't know. Will the FBI tell us? Homeland Security? Was it created in some lab? Was it in a dark room in a Pentagon? What kind of demonic world are we living where these people are actually police officers and guards in the prison or whatever? If you ask me, I think it's just too crazy. I don't think they did it. That's way too much publicity and bad publicity for anything that has odien on it. That's just very bad, horrible. Would they sacrifice people? I don't know. We're living in the 1800s. It's all over. Let me read my chat real quick. I agree. It's too much. I agree. Yes, he gets to sit in jail, no prison. It's been easy for him so far. It's sickening. He's having a good old time or not. He's from everybody by himself, and that alone will play psychological mind games on a psychiatric problem before he even got, and they didn't listen to him, didn't give him his medicine, and the madness returned, the schizophrenia returned, the madness, the witchery, the sort of things in his head, the things that he watched came to pass. Watched these people and wanted to be an Odin. Pass. He lived. It could have been. It could be. I don't know. God bless you all. Have a great night. Well, here come the clouds. There goes my sunset tonight. It's horrible going on. We're all getting attacked by this thing. It is demonic trespassing on what I think it's other people's evil or madness, and it's just attacking. Horrible. All right. God bless all you folks. Thank you for coming. Share your opinions on the comments if you want. It's horrible going on. I agree with them. All these kids missing Mikey Vaughn and all these kids, Summer Wells, and all the stuff coming out now. It's why are not our military rolling down the streets at night protect? God save all this. Have a good night.